Make sure you start the music when it starts. Good. Yeah.
Quiet on set.
Hello, this is the UNT Dallas Premier Tekken 8 tournament full of a ragtag group of people here, and they're going to be competing for a glorious $20 gift card that will be revealed at the end of it. So, starting us off, we'll have Alan and Noah, our two glorious contestants here. They're going to be showing out. They're going to go ahead and get us started here as our opening match. Really curious to see what they're going to be showing out for us. And we're just waiting to see if we have a decisive pick from these two. I'm seeing he's locking in the Jin for Alan. I've seen he's been working them. I saw him practicing beforehand, and I'm seeing it Noah with the surprise Eddie. I've heard a lot that Noah. I think Noah got this. Low-key. He's my underdog pick. If this was rain bet, I'd be betting like $20 on him. That's honestly the gift card. But hey, I think it'd be very worth it. Make that money back. Start us off on Genmanji Temple. A lot of walls here. He's not gonna want to stay there. Jin has a great wall carry, so let's not see. And an immediate launch to a forward 1+2, running 4, an instant heat smash, and a low sweep to capitalize on the plus frames. A down 1+2 from Zen Stance. Another sweep from the Eddie's full string, another whiffed, nice 1+3, a forward 3+1, and a duck from the high, very good. And a clutch rage art. It's not going to be enough to kill, maybe very close.
Why is he dancing?
R farming on Jin over here.
No, we should make him Michael Jackson.
Noah has exclaimed that he wants to see Michael Jackson in this game.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Michael Jackson got knocked out. Now moving on to the next round, a very, very long first round. No clear sense of domination from either side. A 1-2-3 from Alan, another forward 1+2, just keeping these strings coming. On the floor. A lot of interrupts. It's like a infighting boxing match over here. Heat popped, another heat. And Alan pressed it first. Very good on his part, and that leads to a kill. I'm actually a little surprised by that.
That's crazy. Why is he shimmying? He's losing.
A whiff forward 4 from that range. How do you whiff forward 4? There we go. There. Now it hits. Zen stance to 1+2 has been carrying another forward 4. I think he's gonna just keep spamming forward 4 and hope for the wall. A 1+3. Another rage art. Is this one gonna be blocked? No, as he crushes through the armor. A very, very, very lucky break for Noah here. Now it's Polnareff. He really just wants to cosplay now. I think he's one of the people who like to make nice outfits, and Alan takes our first round here in a dominating 3-0. Now moving on to our second match between these two. Let's see if Noah can bring it back on our random stage. And we're going to Rebel Hangar. A lot of explosives at that second floor. They're going to want to stay away from that. Or if they're feeling risky, they could probably capitalize on it and extend those combos if they can. Another forward 4. An interrupt with the middle. Very good. A blocked launcher. 1+3. The 1+3 has been hitting after all these mids. It's a very good interrupt for Alan, I'm saying. A full launcher. Ooh. Mix up. And a raw heat smash to get through neutral. Another running 4. Popped heat. A full launcher. And a lot of ducked highs. No throw tech on the grab. Another forward 4. It's a forward 1+2. It's going to seal out this first round here. Full string into the standing 4. No heat engager. He's a lot more patient, I'm seeing this time. Another 1+3. Noah's been getting caught a lot by the 4 1+3. I think he's going to have to like back it up a bit. He's been a little too risky. He's playing a little slower, I'm seeing, from the two of them. And a good patience for that heat smash forward. Another running 4. Pop heat, interrupted by the low. And it's going to stop him from making a counterattack, unfortunately. Now, I'm still betting. Never mind. Those $20 are gone.
They're gone.
Thank you for my funds, man.
1, 2, 1 plus 2, and another 1 plus 3. Honestly, we might have to see a Jin nerf next patch. A full tornado. Another one. No roll text I'm seeing. Forward 1 plus 2. No capitalization. Another Rage Art. Is this one going to be blocked? Yes, it is. A very dominating performance by Allen, but let's not knock Noah down. He did his best, and I like what I saw with the Eddie. It was honestly, I don't think I've seen people play it like him. Not a lot of sidesteps. That was a very solid first game. We're going to be moving on to our second set of contestants, Penyani and Priscilla. Now, these two next players, I heard they're up and coming in this area. Everybody's up and coming. We making it out the trenches. What trenches? I don't know. Yeah, next we have Penyani and Priscilla. These two, they'll be making a show for us right over here once they all get situated. Now, I will have to say, I noticed that a lot of interrupts. It's like a lot of counter hits were popping off during that match. I don't see a lot of ducks, not a lot of side steps, but with over 100 moves, side steps, a bunch of tech, low crushes, high crushes, the whole 9 yards in terms of buttons and terminology. It's not too surprising. Now, once we have both of these people lock in their characters, we'll be able to see what they give us. And I'm seeing a Leo on the match from a little surprising, honestly, and a Raven. Raven was not my first pick in terms of character choice, but he has great lows from stance, a lot of evasion, especially with his clones. Now, let's see if Leo can make a comeback against all this. Starting off on Celebration on the Sign, a great stage, great music, and an instant counter hit, and a lot of back Kenpo stances. Kenpo is actually Fang, not Leo. They both have knee moves. They all look so similar. A lot of knees from Leo over here. A nice tornado. And the wall splat here. Maybe we can find a comeback. And the rapid jabs, a very nice and impressive tool from a Priscilla. Just not enough pressure, unfortunately. Oh, Penyani decided, I want to do the same thing. And you know what? I respect that. I learned from my time playing online. Honestly, you're just gotta kind of match the energy. Oh, see, launcher, I'm gonna launch you back. Like, what are you talking about? Another knee. Can we get another? A full round of knees. Honestly, that is the most impressive thing I've seen today. The fact that worked. Oh, while rising 4. Another middle, a high. Oh, there's that evasion I was talking about. Any attempt would have been squandered if they try and press there. Maybe we need a little more patience from Priscilla. Jabs. Another. There we go. Maybe we'll get plus 10 jabs here. Never mind. That's all right. The homing move takes them out. But if they can adapt their strategy, be a little more patient, the back jumps. I've never seen people back jump. Honestly, I might need to incorporate another tornado. 2 tornadoes back to back. We might need a little more patience for both of these. Maybe a sidestep. Maybe some backwards movement, a duck, down back's free. There we go, the middle, the high evasion, a nice tornado. Another hop kick. There's so many hop kicks here, I'm losing count. A nice counter hit axe kick. And catching the roll tech, that's honestly a really high level thing. And they don't even realize it. That's the crazy thing. The float carry to the wall. We're in France now, we're gonna end up in Germany with that float. Another hop kick. The hop kick was interrupted by that middle, unfortunately. A nice get up. Another very high tracking move. A lot of very nice pokes. Wax on, wax off, bruh. The basics are basics here. That's unfortunately going to catch you out of the air. No capitalization, however. Maybe someone will press R1. No. Unfortunately, we have another tornado. A very good showing by Penyani. We're still going to get another match from these two, so don't turn off the TV yet, folks. And Raven has decided I don't want to be here anymore. Now we're on the next random stage. We'll see what we'll head to next. Drum roll, please, at your imaginary couches and houses. Thank you, audience. And now on Arena Underground. And now I personally don't like this stage. There's too many walls and too many things blow up. And then there's a random Armor King that like launches you for 80% damage. But hey, that's just Tekken 8 for you. This time he didn't catch him out of the air. Another tornado. Maybe the tornado can be blocked or possibly ducked. It is a very high kick. Those knees, I'm not seeing the knees anymore. And honestly, a full string. Very nice. Another hop kick. Another hop kick. A trade from both of them as that tornado-inducing move hits them straight out of the air. A nice heat smash that's going to give him the wall, but didn't even need it. It already killed him. Very nice on their part. Moving on to the second round. Another tornado. Nice movement up from the side. Another roll. Axe kick. Another axe kick to catch the get up. Engaged heat. A nice up 4. Another hop kick. These hop kicks are actually being pretty well blocked. It's never mind. A nice turn. That's a full combo I've seen today, and I'm honestly so happy to see one. What? And a nice grab. Interrupting, catching the get up. What? That was actually sick. I'm on the edge of my seat, and I'm as the edge of the seat that I can get. The seat is seating right now, and never mind, because that performance from last thing was apparently all for show. I'm seeing a bunch of hop kicks, and these middles are just being oppressive, catching the get up. Another low. Unfortunately, Peñani's like, I don't like these hop kicks. I'm gonna need you to stop. Moving us forward. I'm seeing this float carry from last stage. Another hop kick, and that axe kick's just been interrupting them very well. We got a heat. Another axe kick. It's just catching that get up. Maybe instead of rolling forward, they should roll back. And another tornado. Nice middle. The jabs are coming back. If you keep interrupting, the low crush. And a nice launch, unfortunately, for Priscilla. But he wasn't able to capitalize on an insane dodge from the heat smash. So much so my voice cracked. Another mid on, unfortunately, that's going to give him the launcher. Great job to Priscilla and Peñani. Honestly, the thing that impressed me the most was Priscilla's jabs. That was crazy work. Congratulations on these two both. They've made a great showing. Now these two will go ahead. Peñani will move on to face Alan next match. However, before that, we're going to have Maddie and legendary Professor O. I've heard great things about him specifically. I like, low-key, he might be the messiah of this game. He doesn't want to admit it, but he's actually an Evo champ, and he just hasn't told us.
Let's go, Maddie.
And now they're going to go ahead and select both of their characters. I'm really interested to see who Professor O picks. Like, he might have a sleeper pick, and we don't even realize it. Might it be Paul? Might it be Kuma? Claudio, is he going to spam while running too? You know what? I actually respect the panda pick. And Maddie locking in Lily. Great evasion versus massive damage on the floor for free. Now, hitting this random stage here, we're going to go ahead and see what they lock in, or unless they just want to pick of their own volition. But you know what? I respect it. This is a very nice stage. So you know what? I ain't complaining. And a nice form of camaraderie right here as Panda aura farms and tells you, I'm going to beat the hell out of you. Lily realizes, hey, this isn't my stop, but oh well, I guess I'll beat your ass, dude. A standing 3 and a full string to launch. No capitalization from the tornado. And the full string was stopped once again, stopping these power crushes. A nice heat smash to start us off. And the full string again. Leading to a tornado. He decides, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to just look at you. The evasion didn't matter. Wow. Another full string that was properly punished with the heat smash. That is the best punish I've seen all day. If there was a most improved award, that would be right there. Another back one. Full back turn stance. And the duck on the 9-frame high was actually crazy. Another full launch. No capitalization because he doesn't need it. Professor L says, I'm going to look at you and just tell you, you're doing a terrible job. Ducking all of it. Luigi wins by doing nothing. That is actually insane. What? And, oh, but 1-1 to close it out. He got, I think he goes a little too overzealous, trying to aura farm and tell Maddie, hey, man, I could low-key curve your grade right now. If you win, you're going to get a 0, bro. Don't worry, he does not practice improper professor techniques. He is a very honest professor. He's not honest when it comes to this game, though. A nice heat smash from across the stage. It was like literally down the block, and that still hit. Rolling forward to that low kick, a nice homing move. 1-1, stopping with the jabs. Can we see a duck? Ooh, full string, no capitalization. A nice kick to catch the sidestep. Good patience for that movement. Very good. Now, moving us on to our third round. I'm seeing a lot more patience. He says, I want to throw it out, but Maddie stops it with that heat. Very good job on her part. Another jab, stopping hers with heat as well. I've noticed heat's been using a constant factor in stopping people's onsets. Just a nice big Spartan kick to keep them out of the screen. They're actually using fundamentals to a T here, and the great sidestep right to but a heat smash to stop him. Said I seen that sidestep too much. Let me stop that real quick. Very good from Professor Over. Now moving on to our last round of this game. If Maddie doesn't clutch up here, and a great sidestep to 3+4. Forward, no counter hit. Another heat engager. Heat's been the constant, as I've been saying. Maybe it actually has been the gateway to more accessible game, Tekken specifically, especially with how complex this game is. A nice little waddle forward, but gets smacked in the face with 2 jabs. Another full string that isn't blocked. I'm seeing a lot of counter hit. Maddie's being a little too overzealous on their approach. Maybe taking it a little slower and letting them rip the whole thing and just blocking it. Nice patience. A waddle to show them dominance. Standing full 3, and a nice whiff punish. Great awareness from Professor O. That's actually a really goated reaction time. Locking in and hitting the gritty over here. Now on to our second match for these glorious 2. You're going to go ahead and rematch right here. See what they can produce for us. Maddie's exclaimed that she's getting beat really badly, but honestly, it should serve as a motivator to get us going forward. Honestly, if she just plays it a little slower, get some nice hits in, maybe time them out, take it slower, not letting themselves be consumed with trying to hit them over. There we go, a nice whiff punish, stopping that big old Spartan kick Professor has been abusing out of. A nice punish. He says, I don't need the extra damage. He's like, I can beat you with that alone, apparently. A nice backflip, like it's Leon from Resident Evil 4 for no reason. Nice 1-1. A sidestep 3+4. A do glide that went into nothing. Another tornado that went into nothing. A whole lot of nothing. But you know what? I respect it. It's for love game. And a nice low toe kick from Maddie. Very good out of the stance. You know, Lily has so many stances I don't even know how to count them. I play the character and I don't even know which way goes where. Apparently Maddie does. I might need to ask her on what to be doing. A nice heat smash to stop Professor O's approach. I honestly think he was going to go. I saw the kick. It's back again. Another tornado. Another toe kick. It's a lot of toes being kicked here. It's a nice hop kick. A full combo with one more button that could have had that tornado. Another nice Spartan kick. You know what? Maddie says, I want to stay down here. The stand's really nice. Never mind. Another launch. A nice patience. The power crush. Another tornado. Oh, actually adding on a little bit this time. Maybe Maddie will have the intelligence to press R2. A nice counter hit. And he decides, you know what? I'll stay down here. And a nice counter hit. Full rage art. Will it hit? Oh. Cutting through the armor. A great choice. Ironically, I respect the hustle from Professor O. It's like, I want to press that button too. However, because this game's mechanics are so in-depth, there's apparently, it went past their armor. A very rare interaction. Okay. Very good on... Okay. A nice other heat smash. Another 4-4. Another rage art. Okay. Maddie might make a very big damage chunk into this poor endangered species. But honestly, with the abuse they handle online, I don't think they really deserve it. They're not really in danger. They're endangering me. And another Spartan kick. Honestly, with so many Spartan kicks, I think we're filming another 300 movie. A nice counter hit. Pick up with the down one. Very impressive. And I did not know Panda had Heihachi's jumping kicks. That is actually, I learn something new every day. Another launch. A full combo, albeit a little impractical, but a full combo nonetheless. While rising one from Do Glide, very good. Waddling forward, said no, have a toe kick. Another ducked high. Another full launcher. Maddie has to be a little more careful when they throw out these little paw strikes. They need to be. Another rage out. If I didn't know any better, this looks like Brawler ranks online. But you know what? It's working. That's what matters. They want that $20 gift card. They're locked in. How locked in? We don't know. Professor O says, never mind. He enjoyed the sand a little too much, got distracted. It's okay though. We have another match. This is match point for both of them. We'll see where this next stage takes us, and we'll see if one of them can make a turnaround. Close out this last game on Gemanji Teppo again. You know, Heihachi, you know, he be really be making the people wave dash. And I don't see no wave dash in here, unfortunately, but let's do our best to make them proud. Put on a nice show with a great duck and another counter hit as a retaliation. Low 4. Another heat to engage. Is Professor O going to respond? It responds with the same thing. Another ducked high. Full counter hit. Very good. Staying on the floor to avoid attacks and catching the roll with the heat smash. Very good. Down 1. A lot of low jabs to stop him. A heat smash because you got too close and you're going to now get punished for it. That's actually an insane play. Another tornado. You know what? With how many tornadoes I've seen, I think it's Oklahoma. A full hop kick, no capitalization, but the trade. Fresso just had a little bit more health. A very good call on their part to play it safe, not do anything risky that can get punished. A lot of duck ties I'm seeing here. Very good. A beautiful back turn sidestep to hit him from the side. Very good. Another full launch. I'm seeing a lot of counter hits from Maddie. We got to play it a little slower. A nice down 1. Another counter hit. Let's take it slower. Just patience. That's what you need, like Mr. Miyagi says. A nice counter hit to get him on the floor. Walking straight into the 1-2-1. A nice homing move to knock him down. Playing with wall risings here. Another toe kick. Wall rising 3. Another rising kick. Low jabs and nice gentle pokes just to reduce that health to 0. Very good on Maddie. I think, I don't want to say it. I might want to bet that 20 on Maddie. I bet too much here. I'm practically in debt. I've lost every bet here. However, we got to, you know, give the court fair hearing. Professor L says, I have heat and never mind. That counter hit, great job. A full combo? Kind of. That's okay. That sidestep was punished from the nice little Spartan kick. It's been working really well for Mr. O. And another counter hit. A nice heat smash from cross stage. Doesn't get the full animation. Pokes. Just nice, good neutral from the side. A nice back one, but unfortunately, Maddie just didn't have enough health to get through that trade. Very unfortunate. But on our 4th round here, I'm going to go ahead and see if these Spartan kicks are going to be what takes Miss Professor O to victory. Honestly, I might have to switch that 20. I'm sorry, Maddie. And they've learned from Priscilla the way of jabbing people to death. Honestly, why don't boxers do it?
Hey, that was my Street Fighter move, okay?
And Professor has exclaimed that
500 times.
Professor has exclaimed that jabs are what got him in Street Fighter to success. And you know what? I can see it. I see the Brazilian Ken in him. It's working so bad. I just need a laggy connection from him and he'd be unstoppable. But never mind. He didn't have the laggy connection. He needs his Ken antics. I don't even know if he plays Ken, but we're going to assume so. Another tornado. On our final round, let's see if who's going to come out on top. Is it going to be jabs to lows and side steps to 1-2-1 over and over again? A nice hop kick just to tell you hi. Another jump. Nice wall rising move. Heat smash to whiff punish. That's going to be it for heat from Maddie. No more health gain from here on. However, Professor L still has there. It ran out, but they do get another tornado. Maybe they can get some health back. Another forward 4. Punished. Full stance. Power crush ducked. The tornado. And Maddie closing out that last game. Very good job for her. Actually, she'll be moving straight on to winners finals. Moving on, we'll have Alan and Peñani for our winners semifinals. Very good job on both of the players' parts. Honestly, I was really impressed with how Professor O held out with Panda, you know, just keeping those Spartan kicks going. I was honestly super, super impressed. Honestly, and then I saw some whiff punishes from Lily. Very good, very good. Now, moving on, we have Alan and Peñani. You know, Alan was making a really good show in front of Noah. Now, I'm going to see, is he going to lock in the Jin again? And this time, just to make the viewers at home aware, this one's a 1st to 3. So that means they have to win 3 games. So in those 3 games, you know, you have a lot of chances to come back, you know, switch it up. And, you know, the option to switch characters is there. You know, maybe if the loser's like, you know what, this character ain't working for me. You know what, maybe this stage don't work out for me. But celebration on the sign, and I'm seeing a costume pick from Alan here. Okay, he wants to have some drip. I respect it. I respect it. Horror farming, as he says. Nice wall risings, interrupting the full axe kick with the string. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4 here. A wall rising 1, 1+3. I'm seeing 1+3 is going to be Alan's crutch move here. And you know what? I don't blame you. That's how I play Victor. Kind of. A nice heat smash to close out the round. What crazy damage from a dominating performance here from Alan. Now Peñani might want to revert back to his... And the full wall rising string is actually insane. That's a pretty hard input. And the forward 4 to counter hit. Full Zen 4. Nice wall here. Full kicks, get him on the floor. Hop kick, no response. Full string, straight to the wall. Stopping that, ooh. Full Zen 4s here, just straight kicks. If he misses the next kick, then honestly, I don't know what's wrong, and I think Jen needs to be buffed. It's all because they nerfed Demon Paul. It's always because of that. The nice power crush. Another wall running 4. Down back 4, the full string, and a perfect, the first of the tournament. Actually very impressive from a very dominating performance here from Alan. Honestly, I should have just bet on him since the beginning. I've been honestly a little bad with my money, and that actually explains a lot. Moving on to our next stage. It's a great stage, really cool. I just don't like seeing because everything's so dark here. I can barely see as is. But maybe we can use it to our advantage. Apparently not. 1+3 will hit anything. A down 2, a full grab, a great flow chart here. A forward 4 to counter hit, and it's a Zen 4. A lot of kicks into another perfect. I'm honestly in shock here. I think we might ref do something. A full wall rising string. Another 1+3. Peñani might have to take it a little slower here. Be a little more aware of that low kick at the end. Blocking the heat smash. No hook fist for you. Another low string, but the middles catch it out. I'm honestly a little shocked for words here. Another 1+3 to open, counter hit down back 2, and a nice, almost nice back and forth neutral. Full armor, hitting at the wall. A nice launcher, getting some nice damage on that wall. The blue spark from our newcomer Peñani here, and activating heat, very good choice. Getting that middle. A whiff launcher hits with forward 4. A great whiff punish. However, I think Peñani might need to rethink his strategy. Alan, he doesn't need to really rethink anything. He's just kind of been pressing it, and it's been working. And honestly, I respect it. But on this last match we got here, they're going to go ahead and run it again. See where this random stage takes us. Maybe somewhere a little more beneficial. We're heading to Sanctum. They got a lot of walls here. Do have that bottom floor with the 2 wall breaks at the 2 sides. Gonna see Neither of them succumb to it. Does change on that final round. And then maybe a launcher for the start. No 1+3 and the full combo. Very good on Pinata's part. I think he caught up a little sooner than we would like to think. A nice jump. A full heat smash. Heat engager, pardon. Nice at the wall. Getting that wall. Catching the rolls. Full string, and the 1+3 comes back out to heat engage. And a heat smash. No four extender to get that wall. Another 1+3 to break the wall. Can I get a combo out of here? I'll take it. It's something. Another 1+3, but that was snuffed, only for him to throw another one, unfortunately. Heading to that last floor early, unfortunately. There are these two walls on both sides. Very, very dangerous for both of them. Another heat engager. The full low string. Another forward 4. It's a 1+2. Kicking them while they're down. You know, ref, please. But unfortunately, there is no ref. Not even a pause button. Another full while rising string. I can't even input that, and I play Jin. So, very impressive on their part. A full X kick. Another forward 4. Catching them while they're down. And another perfect from Alan. Very, very dominant showing here. Moving him on to finals with Maddie. Now, see, now these two might be matchup of the century. Arslan Ash and Ulsan, no one cares about that. It's these two. This is what the world wants to see. See, I got a quote from Professor O himself. He said, and I quote, "What do you want me to say? I don't play this game." But, you know, don't go home yet. We do have this final game for this nice Starbucks gift card. I accidentally gave it away. Psych, it's not Starbucks. However, we're going to have another 3 games between these two people. Locking in the Jin again and the Lydia. I'm seeing the switch. 2 karate practitioners. Let's see who be karateing it harder. You know, you can tell English isn't my first language. Is it? Maybe, maybe not. Going to Yakushima, no walls here. Practically in an understatement. Practically an understatement. Maddie exclaims that the game's not fair because Jin is built like Goku. And you know what? I can kind of see it. He is the main character after all. Another full string. Forward 4 into Zen 4. Another, oh, the throw tech, first of the tournament. Very good. Maddie's going to have to be a little more patient. And the interrupt on the heat smash. Another throw tech. 1+3 blocked. Another block. Very good. Heat engager. Very good. Rage art. And they weren't doing a thing. A 1+3 to punish it. You know what? We take those. I respect running up and rage arting. I would do that too. I do it too all the time. Another back one. All right. Just power crush to get through it. Catching the roll at a very awkward angle. Blocking with the highs. Unfortunately, a full launch. Tornadoing. 1+2. Getting the full combo. Very nice. And doing that little sweep trying to get them on their get up, but they didn't get up quite soon enough. Another 1+2. Another rage art. Is this one going to be blocked? Unfortunately, it is. You know, I'm honestly a little worried for Maddie. I think we might need a change of plans. Maybe she'd be a little more patient. Maybe a sidestep. Spamming X only works for one character, unfortunately. See, Maddie's character actually takes skill, unlike Eddie. But we got Goku here with a very good first play. Now, Maddie does have the choice to switch characters. Are we going to see that from her? Maybe, you know, maybe they just need another stage. Maybe she's going to go the secret Abe Lincoln hidden alt under law. You know, okay. Going for Eddie. You know what? We were just mentioning about spamming X. So, if she has a bit of patience, you know, blocks him out, gets a nice whiff punish, they can seal out the game very easily. It'd be better with walls. And they love their Michael Jackson references here, apparently. Really indecisive on these stages. It does matter a lot, and especially in this game. There's a bunch of walls. This one has the most. And atrocious third floor with all the wall breaks.
Fortnite, no battle. I mean, no build.
Maddie exclaims that she wants Fortnite no build. You know what? I respect it. A 1+3 to stop him, snuff it out. Full string. Heat engager. Getting the wall break immediately. Very good on their part. A whiffed 1+2. Jabs to stop him out. Ooh. Little.
The black guy. No, fuck.
Maddie is empowered by playing as a black man, apparently. But you know what? Aren't we all? Heat engager to start us off. You know, a very good answer to get through that 1+3 that Alan's been starting us off with. A nice block on the full Blackwing Rondo. A throw tech. Maddie's been the queen of throw techs here. And honestly, very impressive because I can't even throw tech. Not well enough, anyways. I'm too focused on 13 other moves. Staying on the floor. They learn from Professor O. That's what we call learning from our enemies. Alan makes a very good point that they can play for time if Maddie just wants to stay on the floor. Another Zen 4. The full string with the roundhouse.
You can just go ahead and give him the gift card. Like, I'm not sure.
Maddie has had a loss of will, unfortunately. She did not learn from the GOAT LeBron.
I don't need that money. And Eddie, I'm gonna pull you by your dreads. Oh my god.
Maddie is absolutely losing it as we speak. And you know what? I think we need a Jin nerf. I'm seeing too much prominent performance. A nice mix-up.
Handstands and shit, and I still can't.
Ooh, the full strings with the handstands. Unfortunately, Heat Smash doesn't do a lot of damage. They were technically airborne.
He like does this as like a career.
I don't. Dude, I'm average, dude.
I'd say a little below than average, unfortunately. But we do have this last game. Honestly, if Maddie just, locks in, really takes it through, like witnesses every single move in 5 frames a second, they'll have it all under control. That's what I think, though. And ending us off on Coliseum for this very grandiose battle we have here.
No, she does the. I'll tell you later.
A nice low from the stance. Another, unfortunately, stopped by 1+3. The full low string, I've been seeing that, has been the bane of everyone's existence. And forward 4 after the plus frames. When people get hit, maybe you should block afterwards. There we go. Another 1+3. Maddie is getting tired of the announcer. I may or may not be slimed out after this commentator. This might be my last performance, guys. She is activating her inner thoughts, bro. 1+2. Wakanda was not enough, unfortunately. But you know what? I like the spirit. That's what we call fighting spirit. She's going to rematch more than people online. And another Blackwing Rondo. Forward 4. The heat engager. Oh, the low. Another full roundhouse that's blocked. A very good adjustment, but unfortunately the heat smash comes through at the precipice of death here, and unfortunately another running 4. And we have match point for Alan here if he wins. A down 2 block. The very, very good move to block. Unfortunately, no punish, and then was launched. 1+3. This 1+3 has been carrying Alan to victory. Very impressive. A counter hit. Full combo. Down back 2-2. Interrupt on the and back 2-1. To finish out the game, congratulations to Alan for our first UNTD Tekken esports tournament. Now, honestly, I'm at a loss for words. Actually, an incredible showing from these people. Everyone did a great job. Very good performance. I'm just flabbergasted. Now, thank you everyone for joining us. It's been a pleasure being your host, letting everyone know, the world, that we got some pretty good Tekken proteges here if they just spend a couple 600 hours. But that'll be all for today. Thank you all for tuning in, and that'll be it for today. Thank you.